Welcome to the deep dive. Look, if you've ever found yourself wondering what the future of office space actually looks like now,
Mm,
and how these hybrid work models are fundamentally reshaping, well, everything, then this deep dive is definitely for you.
absolutely.
We're talking about a really profound transformation happening in the office real estate market.
Precisely. And our mission today really is to cut through the headlines. We want you to quickly grasp the critical insights, find the opportunities in this new landscape.
Okay.
We'll be focusing specifically on how bulk investors are navigating these pretty significant shifts. And we're drawing some key perspectives from Dr. Pooyan Ghamari. He's a Swiss economist, founder of the ALandPlatform.
Right, ALand. So let's unpack this nuanced demand curve that hybrid work has introduced. It's not just about companies downsizing their office spaces, is it?
No, not at all. That's the interesting part.
We're seeing this kind of fascinating shift where some firms are actually seeking premium, really tech-enabled spaces, almost a quality over quantity thing.
That's exactly it. They want spaces that draw people in, foster collaboration.
So what does this actually mean for investors? They must be getting some pretty mixed signals.
They are. And to respond effectively, these bulk investors, they absolutely require holistic financial structures,
Holistic meaning.
meaning structures that can support really large-scale repositioning, even full redevelopment projects. It's essential. And what's critical here is how sophisticated financing is blending traditional capital with genuinely innovative strategies. We're moving beyond just standard debt and equity.
Okay, and it feels like technology isn't just, supporting these shifts, it's actually driving completely new possibilities.
Definitely.
So how is a platform like ALand fundamentally changing the game for these huge transactions? Our sources suggest it integrates analytics, marketing, investor engagement, makes it seamless.
Well, ALand, for instance, it isn't just a database. It's using predictive analytics, trying to spot emerging tenant needs before they become widespread trends.
Ah, proactive.
Exactly. Matching investors with spaces that really fit future demands. And this raises a pretty important question for the whole market.
Mm.
How does this digital financial frontier reshape traditional real estate?
Right.
And that leads us to a really interesting innovation, the tokenization of office assets.
Tokenization. Okay, that sounds like a significant leap. For you listening, what exactly does tokenization of office assets mean, and why is it so crucial right now?
So imagine buying, say, a fractional share of a skyscraper
Yeah.
directly, not just through a REIT.
Okay.
Tokenization breaks down these massive, usually illiquid real estate assets into smaller digitally tradable units,
Yeah.
little tokens on a blockchain.
So it opens it up.
Completely.
Hmm.
It democratizes access, significantly widens the investor base, makes these assets much easier to buy and sell, and it's especially crucial now as investors try to balance those short-term occupancy uncertainties with long-term asset value growth.
That makes sense. But it's not just about the finance, the numbers. Savvy investors seem to be realizing that values drive value too. We're seeing cause-related marketing become a powerful strategic differentiator. Promoting sustainability, community engagement, employee well-being, things that enhance tenant retention and brand reputation.
Yes, definitely.
Is there a risk, though? Does it sometimes come across as maybe inauthentic? Or is it truly a robust strategy for long-term value?
Oh, it's absolutely robust when done right. If we connect this to the broader picture of ESG principles, environmental, social, and governance.
Right, ESG, it's everywhere now.
It is. And bulk office portfolios that really embed these criteria, they stand to benefit enormously. Think government incentives, tax advantages, sometimes lower operating costs, and just greater market appeal overall.
So the money follows the values.
Increasingly, yes. Global capital is flowing toward robust ESG credentials. It drives competitive pricing and attracts those really discerning institutional investors.
Interesting. Now, beyond Ellen's digital solutions for real-time insights, our sources also surprisingly mentioned emerging digital assets, like Gold. How does a cryptocurrency, even an asset-backed one like that, actually play into office real estate financing or hedging today? That seems unexpected.
It does, but it offers an alternative financing and hedging instrument, basically bridging traditional investment with some of these digital economy trends.
Okay.
Because it's asset-backed, Gold might provide a more stable option in volatile markets, helping to diversify financial strategies for these large portfolios.
So putting it all together for you listening, actionable strategies would include what? really digging into market and tenant behavior analyses.
Yes, comprehensive analyses. Also, utilizing platforms like ALandPlatform to streamline transactions, sure, but also to engage those socially conscious tenants we talked about.
And implementing those cause-related campaigns authentically.
Authentically, yes. And maybe even exploring financial diversification through instruments like e-gold. These approaches, together, they can drive tangible improvements in asset utilization, tenant satisfaction, and ultimately investor returns.
So the core takeaway seems clear. The office market is definitely in a dynamic state, a real period of profound transformation. Success really hinges on adapting with smart strategies, leveraging both that cutting-edge tech and core values.
Exactly. Which leads to maybe a final thought for you to mull over. The future of office space is so deeply intertwined now with digital finance and social responsibility. What does that mean for the very concept of work itself in the years to come?